Hello and welcome back to my vlog. Yeah, I'm in my yard hat and with no shirt because I've been mowing the lawn, but I had to stop and knock this out. Part 32 of Flatland, Section 19. How, though the Spirit showed me other mysteries of Spaceland, I still desired more, and what came of it, Part 3. In one dimension, did not a moving point produce a line with two terminal points? In two dimensions, did not a moving line produce a square with four terminal points? In three dimensions, did not a moving square produce, did not this eye of mine behold it, that blessed being a cube with 8 terminal points? And in 4 dimensions, shall not a moving cube, alas for analogy and alas for the progress of truth, if it be not so, shall not, I say, the motion of a divine cube result in a still more divine organization with 16 terminal points? Behold the infallible confirmation of the series, 2, 4, 8, 16. Is not this a geometrical progression? Is not this, if I might quote my Lord's own words, strictly according to analogy? Again, was I not taught by my Lord that as in a line there are 2 bounding points, and in a square there are 4 bounding lines, so in a cube there must be 6 bounding squares? Behold once more the confirming series 2, 4, 6. Is not this an arithmetical progression? And consequently, does it not of necessity follow that the more divine offspring of the divine cube in the land of 4 dimensions must have 8 bounding cubes? And is not this also, as my Lord has taught me to believe, quote, strictly according to analogy, end quote? O my Lord, behold, I cast myself in faith upon conjecture, not knowing the facts, and I appeal to your Lordship to confirm or deny my logical anticipations. If I am wrong, I yield and will no longer demand a 4th dimension, but if I am right, my Lord will listen to reason. I ask, therefore, is it or is it not the fact that ere now your countrymen also have witnessed the descent of beings of a higher order than their own, entering closed rooms, even as your Lordship entered mine, without the opening of doors or windows, and appearing and vanishing at will? On the reply to this question, I am ready to stake everything, deny it, and I am henceforth silent. Only vouchsafe an answer. Sphere, after a pause. It is reported so. But men are divided in opinion as to the facts, and even granting the facts, they explain them in different ways. And in any case, however great may be the number of different explanations, no one has adopted or suggested the theory of a 4th dimension. Therefore, pray have done with this trifling, and let us return to business. I was certain of it. I was certain that my anticipations would be fulfilled. And now have patience with me and answer me yet one more question, best of teachers. Those who have thus appeared, no one knows whence, and have returned, no one knows whither, have they also contracted their sections and vanished somehow into that more spacious space whither I now entreat you to conduct me? Sphere, moodily. They have vanished, certainly, if they ever appeared. But most people say that these visions arose from the thought. You will not understand me. From the brain. From the perturbed angularity of the seer. I. Say they so? Oh, believe them not. Or if it indeed be so, that this other space is really Thoughtland, then take me to that blessed region where I in thought shall see the insides of all solid things. There, before my ravished eye, a cube moving in some altogether new direction, but strictly according to analogy, so as to make every particle of his interior pass through a new kind of space, with a wake of its own, shall create a still more perfect perfection than himself, with 16 terminal extra solid angles and 8 solid cubes for his perimeter. And once there shall we stay our upward course. In that blessed region of 4 dimensions, shall we linger on the threshold of the 5th, and not enter therein? Ah, no, let us rather resolve that our ambition shall soar with our corporal ascent. Then, yielding to our intellectual onset, the gates of the 6th dimension shall fly open, after that a 7th, and then an 8th. How long I should have continued, I know not. In vain did the sphere, in his voice of thunder, reiterate his command of silence, and threaten me with the direst penalties if I persisted. Nothing could stem the flood of my ecstatic aspirations. Perhaps I was to blame, but indeed I was intoxicated with the recent draughts of truth to which he himself had introduced me. However, the end was not long in coming. My words were cut short by a crash outside, and a simultaneous crash inside me, which impelled me through space with a velocity that precluded speech. Down, down, down. I was rapidly descending, and I knew that return to Flatland was my doom. One glimpse, one last and never-to-be-forgotten glimpse I had of that dull, level wilderness, which was now to become my universe again, spread out before my eye. Then a darkness, then a final, all-consummating thunder peal, and, when I came to myself, I was once more a common, creeping square in my study at home, listening to the peace cry of my approaching wife. And that is the end of section 19. More tomorrow. I've got to get back to mowing the lawn. Make it a great day, and bye for now.